One is the investment is there, but so just to stop us on the so like very carry so So I'm looking for buys on gold, but there's a very strong resistance around this level. The resistance here is being so strong. The resistance there is being so strong. Let me just share my screen. So let's some quick scalps on gold around that zone. Nothing too fancy about a 1 to 2 hour. I'm looking for an entry on gold for the NY session. That was more from the London. But you have a resistance here that's really being so strong. Generally, generally gold is bullish at the moment, but it's meeting some major resistance today. So let's see if we can have a clean break. The first one wasn't so clean. You could see we have a rejection that comes back down. This rejection here, right? That comes back down and pushes back in the zone for the retracement, which was a good one. And it comes all the way to a support level. You can see the support level over here. So let's see if I can get a continuation to the upside. Probably get some more trades on it. We have a 30-minute candle closing in the next 8 minutes. So the current 30-minute candle that's kind of like a doji closes bullish. I'll be looking to take some more buys in. You see how it's coming in. I like this to close bullish, at least above this. And see if I hope there won't be an immediate retest coming back into this zone because this zone is a nice zone as well for retracement. The first one already got used. Price left us with this, as you can see. So either we have a break and retest to continue, or price will come back fully in the zone where we tested its breakout zone. So let's see how it plays out. This 5 minute is trying to close bullish, but it's not really getting there at the moment. So let's just watch and see. In the meantime, you can let me know what your thoughts on gold are. Still leaning bullish, 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 bullish. Okay, so let's see how this goes. Let's see how this goes. Closes in 55 seconds. What would the risk on that be? Let me just see the risk on that. So this will be about this on a 5 minute time frame. It will be about 96 pips, right? About 96 pips. So 96 pips for a 1 to 2. One go for 180 pips or 200 pips. Averagely about that, right? That's what we'd like to see or go for. Once you get a good closure above this high, that would be a nice one to go for. So let's just see. We have been in a consolidation pretty much from the London session. It's been a range that they have been forming since the London session. I'm going to just set this to a 1 to 3, but the ideal target should be a 1 to 2, right? I'm going to just set this to a 1 thing. We haven't gotten the break we want yet. So we just watch at the meantime and see. Okay, the first 5 minutes has closed. It's still below. Not a good sign. Not a good sign. We are still below that area. I have a feeling that if we finally get that good bullishness to push above, we are going to shoot probably to like the 4,700 around this level. That's what I'm strongly believing in. Once we get that good break with good bullish momentum, we're definitely pushing all the way up here. Though, as you've seen, gold has been very tricky today morning. So we want to be very careful with that. Okay, the momentum is coming in nicely. It's the kind of momentum we'd like to see. Okay, we're starting to get some pumps into the upside. Hmm. Is this your first trade? No, it's my second trade. It's my second trade today. This was my first trade, though I got out at about a 1 to 3 on this because I was trading it on. I'm trying out something with prop farms just to see how it is. I haven't traded prop firm in a long time. Prop firms in quite a bit of time. I have negative views on them, so I'm just giving them a try. So I took a first trade earlier on. Then this is my second trade of the day. So this goes in that closure above that to confirm it. The thing with gold can have some good rejections to the downside. So stop loss would be safe at about 100 and like 10 pips around here. Go for a nice 1 to 2. They have a strong feeling. If we get the momentum we want to the upside, 4,700 would be my overall target. To be my overall target. But let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. Remember, it's a Monday. Monday price action can be very tricky. And we have seen that gold has actually been in a consolidation. You see this? It's been within this consolidation for quite a bit of time. And with the first initial breakout we had a very strong rejection from the upside, which we don't know if they have fully depleted this resistance level here. We hope so. But the next candle is going to show us how the next 30-minute candle closes will show us exactly what happens. Either we out or are good to go. So the next candle is going to be very decisive. And it has opened. So this will be very decisive. This candle here, as you can see. Well, let's see how it goes. From here, we just have to wait and see how it goes, right? So I need to measure where the one-to-one will be. Let's measure where our one-to-one will be for trade management. Very, very important. So if this is about 250 pips, we're going for about 130 as a one-to-one, somewhere around that for a one-to-one risk to reward ratio, slightly above that, around there. Where are the two lines? Yeah, so let's see how this goes, man. So Monday, price action has not been very, very nice. You can see what it was doing within these areas here. I wanted it to come down here or to break above. Now this 30-minute candle closed above eventually. That's why I'm taking this on. We had this closure above. Signals for a nice push to the upside. I would have liked this, but price was consolidating. It was a very unhealthy consolidation that I decided to trade regardless. So let's see that. Let me first get rid of some of these lines to have cleaner charts. I think I've done most of the explaining why some of them are there. Yeah, so let's watch that and see. So the candle opened with so much bearish momentum, and you can see that the bearish momentum is still in. So it's one candle that really want to be scared about this candle here that's currently forming. So one you have to be scared about and see if we shall stay on or otherwise. That's exactly what I've been talking about. The momentum is, oh my goodness. Yes, so that's so that's fighting that. Still didn't got any news events, but still bullish. Yes, that happens sometimes in mind. The consolidation resistance is still so strong. So I want to just wait and see what exactly is happening with the market. We'll just these players and see. We are taking a loss of like $134. $134. Let me watch and see what the market does from here onwards. Let's see, it's 141. It's not bad. Yeah, so that candle did its thing. I still believe we're pushing up, so until if we get to flip to the upside, that candle has no wick to the upside, which means there's still potential of it going higher. So we've had a nice strong rejection on the 30-minute. Let's see if we get to take out these highs. This resistance is still being very strong, so I think I'd rather wait for the resistance to be well taken out. So what happened? Let's see. Mayfair Gold names are Ruben Wallin as the senior vice president. That's 2 hours ago. So that was causing the consolidation and everything. Okay. There is a new vice president of sustainability in the mines. Okay. I've now had that break. Okay, so let's see how. I'm not going to risk the same as earlier, but I'll keep 110 pips on my risk. Just see how this one goes this time. I'm still safe because I did do about 3% on the first one. Okay, nice. Close there. It's not good to test the market, so I'm just doing this because I already had a win on the first trade and I'm still intact. They've taken off a 1%. She's still very okay on my side on the prop because it was 2% up. Now it's 1% up. And on my live account, lost about 138 and made about 400 earlier on. So let me see how it behaves this time and see. If I lose this one, then basically I haven't worked. I'm at break even. If this doesn't play out as expected, I had some other pairs I was looking at in the morning. And for strong filling, if the 1 hour candle closes are strongly bullish, I'm gonna hold to 4,700. I'm gonna hold 4,700 on my live account, not on the other prop farm accounts. If we strongly close bullish, I'm gonna hold. I'm gonna hold 4,000. So this was Euro USD. I did this on the FX Space YouTube early in the morning. It was shy off the area I wanted to buy from, as you can see. I was looking at this support level generally. The price come and tap into it, then probably react to the upside or break below and go below. But just reacted from right above it, as you can see. GU also missed getting to the zone or the area of entry. They wanted to buy from, as you can see. It could have considered this demand level, I think. Alright, might have refined this to the whole zone. Missed by a few pips. Still have some resistances up there. Let's just watch and see how this plays out. The resistance is actually still very strong. So whatever is pushing the dollar or giving the dollar strength must really be significant because it has failed to go beyond a certain point. As you can see even here. Let's analyze the DXY and see how it's looking like. So we're having a support level on the DXY, and that's what's generally holding these markets from going as well. There is some kind of support level on the DXY and the dollar index as well. So that's what's there as well. So you've had a second rejection in the zone. So the range within the 460, 4660 and 4670 is really a strong resistance. Doesn't look good at all. So you can see that dollar is really gaining a support here. And I think to push to this area here, then you can go down, which is not good for me if it's pushing back into this zone, because that means gold will have to sell a bit more. Gold will have to sell a bit more before it now buys. That's not healthy for me, guys. So let's see how that plays out. So what I think I would want to see. This can push down. I'll remain in my gold buys. If we break above this, then I'll have to change my perspective and wait for something else to change the market direction. But the bearish pressure is really high. So I'm gonna reduce my lot size since they're hovering just slightly above the stop loss. And I let it run and see how it goes. Reduce my risk, then let it run. Oh, this not gold. Let's change to gold. Reduce my risk and then let it run. So reduce my risks. I'm gonna let the rest run and see how it goes. And but if it goes bullish, I'm planning on holding it to this. Just if we finally get the bullish momentum, we need to go higher. This will be my various take profit levels where I'll just be reducing partials. Hello. Kale kamfumi mekanization. Okay, so we're coming back up. Let's hope this time the momentum is going to gift us as we want. All right, in the meantime, I have a delivery to pick up downstairs. I'll be back in a minute. This had to be there. This had to look like this. It's coming back up, guys. You never know. It may cook something. Be back in a minute. guys. Looks like it's trying to push up a little bit. It's moved about, I think, 120 pips. It's about 120 pips. We haven't reached TP1. Yeah, I'm not just managing my trade though, because geez, the way it's been pulling back down. The way it's been pulling back down is crazy. I'm going to be managing these trades because right now we are still within that strong resistance level below the 4670, and it's looking very, very dangerous. So I want to, and we're going to a new 1 hour candle. We're going to a new 1 hour candle. So you can expect some pullbacks in the next 4 minutes, like we can see right now. I just want to be a bit safe, not to risk a lot. So I've reduced the lot size and reduced my risk on this just to be on a safer side. The way gold has been behaving today is really, really not nice. So I can expect that couple pullbacks happening just to be on a safe side. I don't want to over risk, so I've reduced my risks massively. So let's see how it goes with a new hour candle coming up. Hopefully, we don't get the same thing we had with our 30-minute candle that took us out, then went up. Other than that, that's how Monday markets tend to behave sometimes. Sometimes they tend to behave like that. But remember, below the 4670, we are still within the resistance zone. Whatever is going on there is not healthy, but let's just see how it goes. Let's just see how it goes. See this. I want to check out something. Let me use a different platform as you watch that. Why isn't it loading up? Okay, it's TVC. This is something let's first see on the higher time frames. We don't really have a lot going on. I can't get the volume profile on this. It won't give me data. Let's just watch that and see how it goes. So just hope that this space is enough for that initial opening spike, because it can spike down like it did with this 30-minute candle. Take out this line, push back up. So that's a possibility. So you want to be very, very careful, guys, with this. The gold has been moving to the morning. The price action is so unhealthy. Now here it comes. So TP1 100. That's so the new candle has formed. Let's see how the momentum comes in. Don't have that down momentum like the previous one. It was so hectic. Let's see. We have a new hour candle. So I've just begun. Take some time to pick in momentum like after the first few minutes. Then we can see the direction which the candle is going to want to push. So we're waiting for that to kick in. Seems like this thing just decides to move when I go away. Markets, when long as it ambula. So I'm going to just leave that chat. Yeah, yes, Regan, you need one candle to close above that high. But I've told you that this zone here, the 460, 470, has proven to be a very strong resistance today. It's proven to be a very strong resistance. The market's just failing to go. You see between this black line and the 470, the market's just failing to go above that. But what I know is that if we go above that zone that's being a strong resistance, we can get a very good push to the 4700. But the resistance is looking very crazy. Eesh. So once again, just came and tapped the 470, just tapped the 470 level, failed to close up beyond it, tapped it, and it's giving us that reaction again. So the 470 is being a very, very strong and tricky zone. I'd actually, in floating profits, I had recovered my loss on the prop. Yeah, but against rejected the level. So no, I'm not so badly off because I had risked about 2% for 4% or 8%. That's how I used to trade prop farms. So I'll take like 2%, go for like a 1, 2, 3, make 6 or 4% plus. Then from there, it would be easier for me to scalp the rest of the trades to pass the challenge. Okay, now it's back up. As you can see, so it's now back up at 2%. But I'm only let it trade. I want it to go for 700. I've got the push approaching take profit one. So on the second time of asking, we have hit take profit one. Nice. Just so let's see how it goes. I don't feel like I'm on the profile. I'm not going to close any partials on my live account because I risked a little bit much. I'm going to close. I'm going to close a couple of them. Okay. For that very beautiful push. Nice. So once we go above that 170, I was expecting we're going to have that kind of push. So we're moving nicely. We are cruising nicely, guys. So TP1 has been hit. Hit the take profit one. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how the rest goes. Still rejecting the 470 by the way. Still rejecting the 470. Haven't even closed above the 470. Still haven't closed above the 470. So we need that 15-minute candle to close nicely bullish, then the next one to be bullish. Hey. But we've got a very nice push on the 15-minute time frame, guys. Could definitely continue pushing us to the upside. So tip one has been hit. That's for a one-to-one. So what you can always do there is to manage the risks, probably reduce your stop loss or take out some partials, like 50% of your position and leave the rest to run. So our TP2 is 100 pips away, which is over here. That will be our TP2. It's actually about 110, 14, 15. Let me move it to about 100 pips just to lie within the math. So your sellers are trying to still push the market lower, but yeah, the bulls still look nice and healthy. So let's see how it goes. Okay, so our new 5-minute candle is in. Only the bullish momentum would come in the way we want, then yeah, that would be lovely. That would be very nice. We just hope there are no still funny sellers in the market. So I'm 3% up on my prop farm. Okay, not 3% up because I lost 2% on the first trade. I lost 2% on the first trade. But on this RE entry, the floating profits are 3%. That means the account would be 1% up. So let me just see. I may close out on the prop farm because it's supposed to be rule based. I want to overhaul the prop farm trade. If it would give me like a 4% trade, that would be good because then I'll be 2% up. It would make it easy for me to risk more tomorrow, you know? You know how it goes. But it's getting there, it's getting there, it's getting there. It's getting there. So my goal initially was to pass this prop farm challenge in one trade, by the way. That was my goal entirely. It was to pass this challenge in one trade. But then I took that 2% loss earlier on because I calculated risking 2% for 5%. For a 1 to 5, that would be 10%, and I would be good to go. But I took a loss on the first one of about 2%, almost 2%. So right now, if I get a 4-5% on this running trade, I'll be very good to go. I'll be very, very good to go. Then tomorrow I can go again, right? Risk another 2%. gives me a 13124. The challenge can be completed. Yeah, so still expect a retracement to come in anytime soon, but I'm gonna just hold this. I'm gonna hold these. Probably they'll get to 4700. Taking out some partial, secured some trades. So I'm gonna hold the rest. I'm gonna hold the rest and just see how it goes, right? Yeah. We're having a retracement. The level is still strong, but let's see how this retracement plays out. We already hit TP1. We haven't hit TP2 yet. We haven't hit TP2 yet, but let's see. This was our TP1. That means candle is going to close. I hope it's not a very strong rejection. TP1, so that TP2. And then this would be a TP3. Yeah, the final TP is 4700. Let's just say if it's demand level on the 5-minute holds price. What link should we use for TradingView in the laptop? Just type TradingView in your laptop. You'll be able to find it. You can see I'm using the website as well. I'm using the web page for TradingView. I'm not using the application. You just type in your Google TradingView. You will be able to see it. It's always bit of fast, as you can see. Yes, so I think pretty much that's it for them. I'm gonna hold these. I'm gonna hold this. I've taken out my pushes. I don't know if this camera can be able to show you, but if you see carefully, I'd lost earlier $188. Then I was able to close about 199 in partials, but I still do have some positions running. I don't know if you're able to see them that side. I still have some running, right? So I've pretty much broken even. On the other account, I've taken the earlier gold buy, so I'm still very okay with it. Because the first initial buy here on this account, it's actually still in down this side. It's actually still in, so I'm very, very okay with that. In this case scenario, I'll just be holding and seeing how the market plays out. Hopefully, we get take profit three. Yeah, for a very, very tricky Monday. Monday was actually tricky, guys. I won't lie to you guys, but the market gets tricky sometimes. So just have to be strong. Only the strong survive out here. So other than that, I'm gonna end it from here. Unless there's another pair that we had looked at in the stream on the FX Space, the market snapshot that I didn't go through. But in case you want to see what my views are on other pairs, you can check out that on the FX Space YouTube. The video is still pretty much in there on what I was looking at for in different pairs that I was asked to look at. This was more of my silver thing that I was looking at, but price just failed to keep getting to my areas of interest. Like that's so painful. I wanted this to come down here, look for the buys. I think it's why the market has been tricky today. The market has been so unhealthy, guys. So unhealthy. Same thing happened with Euro USD. Didn't tap the zone properly. Okay, I choose that demand, but I chose a support level instead. And it's what happened. Exactly what happened. I didn't look at NAS 100. I looked at GBP AUD. Looked at GBP AUD. Okay, the support held price. The support held price to push it higher. Because I wanted this to serve a retracement back into the zones. I just push it a little bit higher. This would have been a nice buy. I don't like buying traditional support levels, but there have been something. I still would have fancied an area in here or a break below to sell. So that's pretty much a no trade area. GU did the same. Didn't get into the zone. Just bought from where it wanted to buy. Rather than that, at least gold looks promising. I mean, two trades for my side have played out. came here, lost one, and this one is looking nice. It's looking beautiful. So yeah, yes, that's it. I'm gonna leave you guys here for today. Let's just watch this and see how it goes. We are now moving towards TP2. We're moving towards TP2, right? We're moving towards TP2. Nice one over here. Yeah, Monday is easily the hardest day to trade. It's not really hard, I would say. I would say it's hard because if I had lost this other trade, then I would have lost two trades, 2 Mondays in a row. But it's okay for now. The one, lost one. Another one is playing out nicely. I've already secured profit. So yeah. Other than that, hi Walid, what's up? How are you doing? Hey Walid, when you get time, first call me. Uh, just Regan, long time. How are you doing, my guy? So guys, yeah. I think that's it for today. Tomorrow, I think I'll probably be back around same time, 3 p.m. for the New York session. It's easier to scalp moves and get those intraday moves. It's why I stream the New York session. London session is much more focused on getting setups, but the New York is easier to stream because of the volatility in the market. Seeing some rejections, a new candle has formed, yeah, a new 30-minute candle. So you expect those kinds of reactions on gold whenever a 30-minute and a 1 hour candle forms. Whenever a new one forms, today could TikTok. Yeah, I no longer want to do my streams on TikTok. I don't know. I'm no longer very comfortable with TikTok itself. Yeah, but anyway, Kale Bossman, the India, yeah, it's a good day in office. Let's see how it goes. Okay, guys, cheers. See you tomorrow.